Hi scientists, Professor Beakerz here. Today we're going to be doing spooky science, or maybe Halloween hypothesis. Either way, we're going to have fun with science. So before we begin, make sure you have mom, dad, or another adult with you because we don't experiment alone. And go ahead and get some safety goggles so that we're safe. Go ahead and make sure you have your instruction card with all of the experiments on it. Maybe get a marker because I had fun putting some eyeballs on some of my materials. Get a blow dryer. I couldn't send you one, but hopefully you have one. And a bowl of water. Okay, I'll see you back in a minute. Okay, our first experiment is the mystery paper. What's so mysterious about it? Well, it's called pH paper. So go ahead and get your instruction card and read about it, but we're gonna do it together. So pH paper can tell you if something is basic, like soap, or if it's acidic, like a lemon. So what happens is, when something basic touches this mystery paper, it turns red. So my question is, which one is gonna turn it red? The vinegar or the baking soda? Okay, make your guess. Let's start by testing our vinegar. We're gonna see if it's basic or if it's acidic. So remember, if something is basic, it should turn red on our mystery paper. So for fun, I'm gonna put a little bit of vinegar on my hand and spread it around, and I'm gonna try to make a handprint. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Is it gonna turn red or not? Let's find out, here we go. Just hold it down for a second. No red! What does that mean? It's acidic. So I think we have the answer to our next question. All right, the reason I brought some water is because I'm gonna get my hand a little wet. And then I'm gonna put baking soda. I'm gonna rub it around, maybe a little more. Why not? All right, here we go. Okay, let's do our next experiment. I'm gonna call it the monster hand. If you have a marker, you can go ahead and decorate your hand if you want. We are going to be talking about chemical reactions. So you're going to need your vinegar and your baking soda again. And the way we do this is really fun. You're gonna take your baking soda and you're going to put it into the glove. Okay, hopefully you can see a little bit in there. Then you're going to pour your vinegar into your jar. So chemical reactions are when two molecules come together and they just react to each other, okay? And what happens when we mix vinegar and baking soda together is a gas is formed, carbon dioxide. And we can't see it, just like we can't see the air, but we can see the effects of it. And that's what we're going to try to capture with this, okay? So put the glove on top of your jar so that it's secure, okay? And when you're ready, you're going to empty the baking soda into your jar. And even though you can't see the gas, we can see what it's doing. Huh? What do you think of the monster hand? I like it. High five. Good job. All right, guys. You do yours now. Have fun. For our next experiment, we are going to play around with forces and motion. So we are going to use the air from a hairdryer to try and put these eyeballs into motion. We're going to see if we can get them to float above the airflow. Okay, so that's the force. But there's another force that's going to act on these. It's called gravity. It's going to want to pull these down to the ground. So we're going to see if the air force pushing them up can keep them up, okay? And mine has a few different settings, so maybe you could experiment with your low setting, your medium setting, your high setting. So now I'm not going to talk anymore because you won't be able to hear me over the hairdryer. All right, here we go. Let me try that again. you can get 2 of them floating at once. Go have fun. Now we are going to do our experiment with our ghost paper. We are going to use static electricity to see if we can get the paper to lift off the table. So static electricity is a weaker form of electricity unless you see something like lightning. Have you ever seen lightning? Don't get struck by lightning. Or if you drag your feet across a carpet and then you touch something and get shocked, yikes, it's a little ouchy. But that just shows you that the friction you're creating with your feet is building up a charge in your body, and then you are transferring that charge and feeling the effects of it. So we're gonna use our balloon, okay? Go ahead, blow up your balloon. Mom or dad, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Whew. I did it. Okay, get your balloon, and now we have to build up a charge on here. Let's use some friction. I'm gonna first try it on my jacket. Maybe you can try it on your hair, okay? We're gonna build up a charge. And then we're going to tape down our paper. Go ahead, get your charge and see if we can get the paper to lift off the table. How about you? How about you? Oh, that one liked it. Maybe more? Yes! Woo! Ghost paper. All right, you guys go try it. Send me videos, I wanna see.